So you just published a new blog post. What are the 3 things that you should do after hitting publish that will help drive traffic and get you noticed? In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 things that I do after each and every blog post that I create. Okay, so stay tuned and I'll tell you exactly what they are. Okay, hey everyone, welcome to the video today. This video is going to be all about what you need to do after you have hit publish on a new blog post. So let's say you have a website. This is mine right here, Freedom Affiliate Lifestyle. And I create content on here pretty regularly. So after every single blog post, there are 3 things that I always do. Now, there's obviously a bunch more things you can be doing, but these are just 3 that I absolutely make sure I do each and every time. And to be honest with you, it has helped drive more traffic and also helped me get ranked a lot faster, to be honest. So that's why I recommend doing them. So here's, like I said, here's my website. Here's a most recent blog post about copyright-free music for YouTube videos. It's just a regular blog post, just like any other. Okay, but what do I want to do each and every time that I hit publish on one of my blog posts? I want to get it out there. So the first thing that I do is I want to get it noticed by Google, okay? And the best thing to do is just to give it to them and say, hey, here's my website. Go ahead and index that, please. Okay, so you're just going to grab your the link to the actual blog post, okay? You're going to go over to the Google Search Console. And this is, hopefully you've already set this up. If not, you can Google how to do that. I may even have a video on how to set all that up. But if you have a website, you probably already have this going on. But what you always want to do after each blog post is come over here. Don't just wait for Google to find you. You want to give it directly to Google so they can go ahead and get working on it. So we're in the Google Search Console. You're just going to find the property, which is the Freedom Affiliate Lifestyle website. Okay, here's all the stuff you can normally do. You can, check your performance and all that good stuff. But all we're going to do with this is we're going to submit it to basically to Google. So up here, it says inspect any URL within your website would be right here. So we're just going to paste. That's the link to that particular blog post. Hit enter and it's going to retrieve data from Google Index. Okay, so this one's on Google. It says right here. Normally whenever you would do this, right after you hit publish, it won't be on Google. So what you would do is you go over here and request indexing. I'm not going to do that again because mine is actually on Google. Like I said, after every time I go ahead and do this, so it's already been on Google. But this will just hit request indexing and let it do its little thing, and you'll be good to go. Okay? Simple. Number 2, second thing I always do. Right after that, I come over here to Pinterest. Now, this could be any social media, okay? Or it could be several of them, whichever one of some of your favorite ones are. I personally do Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest are really the ones that I focus on. I'm just going to use this as an example. Pinterest is one of my favorite ones to use because it's real simple. So here, I always create a pin after I have published the content. I create a pin. Here it is right here, and I just basically all I do is I pull the featured image, which is this right here, which I have created in Canva earlier on, but it's already on the website. So I just create the pin, and then write a little bit about it. A lot of times I kind of just take whatever is kind of my first paragraph or whatnot, or I can write something else about it. Sometimes I'll put a couple hashtags in here as well, just up to you, whatever you want to do. But just go ahead and get it on Pinterest. I personally have a board that is just devoted just to my affiliate blog post. So anybody wants to see any of the new content can just go straight there. and then you're just going to click save. Every time, do this every time. Whatever social media outlets you like to utilize, go over there and let them know about it. Just post it. Like I said, Facebook. I personally use Pinterest quite a bit more often, but I also use the other ones. Okay, so first, get it seen by Google. Second, submit it to your social medias. And then the third thing that I'm going to recommend you do, this is what I do, and you may not be ready to do this, but that's okay. I personally recommend it because it has just completely helps drive traffic to my sites. And that is to do exactly what I'm doing kind of right now, is recording a video and putting it on YouTube. Okay, you can do that pretty simply using, I use Screencast-O-Matic. And all this does is it does a screen capture, and it just records. There's also within Screencast-O-Matic you can use your webcam, so your webcam will show up right here. I don't always use that. I feel like it's a little distracting sometimes. So you don't have to put your face up there if you don't want to. It's up to you. So just by using something like this, there's a lot of other free ones out there as well. I personally like this one, just the one I use. Do a screen capture, and all you have to do for the video is just talk about what you talked about in your blog post, okay? I did this recently with this particular blog post, and so I'm basically creating a companion piece, okay? And it'll be on YouTube. I'll have a link typically to the blog post I was talking about so they can read more about it. But it's just another, personally, that's another free traffic site. YouTube is perfect for that. Okay? Some people like video over reading things. So this way you're covered on both ends. If you don't already have a YouTube channel, I understand that, and that's something you might want to look into. Maybe you're not into that, but if you are, or if you already have a YouTube channel, this is why I suggest this. Just always, after you create a blog post, go over to YouTube and just, do a screen capture, screen recording, and talk about, in this particular blog post, I'm talking about where to find the copyright-free music, and I talk about why you need it. So, I would probably just do walk them through some other videos where they have good music, bad music, and be like, okay, see the difference between these two? And then I might go on and then bring them over here to Epidemic Sound, which is what I was talking about in this particular post. And I take them over to it, and then just do screen recordings of the particular platform. And actually, I actually did do that on my YouTube channel. So if you look back a couple of videos, you'll probably see it. It's talking about copyright music. And it's just basically another way of creating content on, there it is right here. This is the YouTube video that I created. That is basically a companion piece to this blog post. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You can do it one way or the other. You can do a video first and then write your blog post, or vice versa. All right, and then I went ahead and came back in here and added it to my blog post after the fact, just because I do like to have a video on there. And once again, this drives people over to my YouTube channel. So it goes both ways. All right. Anyway, that is what I recommend you doing. The 3 things every time after you post a new blog post, no matter what your niche is about. First of all, go over to Google, tell them about it. Go to your social media sites, whichever ones you particularly like to do, and post it there. And then, consider going ahead and making a video about it. I guarantee you, if you do these 3 things, you're going to see a tremendous jump in traffic and also in conversion rates as well. The more you get out there, the better. And just submitting it to Google, it helps you get a jump start. Google will eventually index you, but you don't want to wait weeks down the road. Why don't you just go ahead and give it to them right away? So anyway, I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and let me know in the comments what the other things that you guys do right after you hit publish on a blog post. Like I said, there's a ton of different things you can be doing. These are just the 3 things I recommend and that I make sure that I absolutely do each and every time. Okay? I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you can, and if you want more content like this, feel free to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Alright guys, I hope y'all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.